Okay, y'all. With only 3 months left in the year, we got over 30 pairs of Jordan brand alone releases upcoming. Which, I want to say half of them is bangers. So, I got to let y'all know, man. Get ready to dish out or miss out. Because things is about to heat up. Let's talk about it. YouTube fam of what's good? What is going on with y'all? It's your boy Jay. Back, man, starting off a new week, man. Today is Sunday. I need y'all to get active with me, man. Look, tomorrow's Monday, time to go back to work. So I need y'all to get the kinks out. The weekend's about to end, man. Smash that thumbs up. Let's go ahead and start things off for a positive week. This week, y'all, is one of the slowest weeks. Not too much going on, but do not be fooled. Please save every bit of coin you have for upcoming releases. I mean, I tell you guys in past videos, shoes ain't everything. Definitely far from everything, you know what I'm saying? People have more priorities than other things like that. But this is a shoe channel, and y'all are here because y'all want to hear about shoes. So we gonna be talking about shoes and what you should be getting ready for, y'all, because in these next upcoming 2.5, y'all, or actually it's 3.5, right? Or 2.5, 3. 2.5 to say, because we're in the 9th month. We're pretty much halfway through the month. So 2.5 months, y'all. We have tons of releases, man. Your boy Jay had to go ahead and hit y'all with this setup today. Like I said, I'm gonna be going back and forth between this setup and what I call the Jay Making Movie setup, where we do show the other view with the illumination in the background that says Jay Making Movies. You know what I'm saying? We'll go back and forth, or maybe I might just use that specifically for on feature something. I don't know. I'm gonna work it out. But we did pick this view today because we will be having a lot of things displayed right here on the side of the screen, y'all. So there'll be a lot of things that pop up over here, whether it be images or videos, but I will be showing you guys and holding your hands and walking with y'all and letting y'all know, may the faith be with you. May your bank accounts be with you, man, because it's about to get crazy, man. Look, you definitely got to get into the choices of picking and choosing, because it's just too much money to dish out, y'all. Like I said, with only 2.5 months left, I want to say it's close to 30 shoes that's releasing, and I only have half of them here on this list, y'all. This is not including any mutations, any Jordan brand athletes, such as, you know, well, I do have one Jordan brand athlete on here that has a collab that I definitely had to have on this list because it's a must cop. The first time this shoe released, it went crazy, and I expect the same similar effect with this upcoming shoe. But without any further ado, man, look, if this is your first time stopping through, rocking out with your boy Jay and the family, I would love for you to stick around, man. Hit that subscribe button down below, man. Lock in. Do not stop there, y'all. Make sure you leave a comment down below in the comment section. I am getting ready to respond back to my comments from my last, I want to say 4 to 5 videos. So if you have commented in the recent videos and I haven't got back to your comment, I will be getting back to your comments soon. Shout out to everyone too. Speaking of comments, shout out to everyone who liked my Robert Horry tee from yesterday, man. Yeah, man. Today I am rocking a Charles Woodson jersey, right? This is a Charles Woodson jersey, right? Yeah. Rocking a Charles Woodson jersey today, man. Comment down below if you are a fan of Charles Woodson. But all jokes aside, man, I am rocking some Atlanta gear today, man. The last time I wore this jersey, y'all was like, Jay, why you ain't put on a Falcon hat to go with it? Because I didn't want to do what I do today. What I'm doing today, should I say. I look like a Atlanta super fan, you know what I'm saying? I just threw it on because it matched. I did have this hat before, but I just didn't want to walk around looking like an Atlanta super fan. I was in Texas, bruh, you know what I'm saying? But I'm at the crib right now. I'm chilling, you know what I'm saying? I really should have on some Miami gear, but Miami ain't even doing it for me right now. So, you know, I got my other side on. We in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? So I do have on an Atlanta hat. And I'm rocking some Atlanta gear. Atlanta lost today, but that's Atlanta activity, you know what I'm saying? But salute to them, man. Salute to the Atlanta Falcons and all that. But yes, enough rambling. I know y'all like, Jay, let's get to it. Y'all might be enjoying me chopping it up with y'all. But yes, man, like I said, without any further ado, let's discuss some shoes that are upcoming. I try to put the dates in order from when they're releasing, from earliest to the latest. So let me go ahead and talk about some upcoming shoes and give y'all some release info to what I have, you know what I'm saying? let's get to it. So starting things off, y'all, on the 27th, which is this upcoming Saturday. So real quick, I didn't do this weekend sneaks this week because it is trash on top of trash, y'all. I think I mentioned it earlier in the video, but I didn't do it this week because there's nothing going on. It's a bunch of Asics, New Balance that's releasing, and a lot of y'all want to hear about that Jordan brand stuff, man. So we don't really have no Jordans outside of this one. And oh yes, is it a good one, y'all? So this week, we will get the official release of the Jordan 5 Tokyos. That of which raffles are open right now, man. So quick game. If you guys aren't following anyone like Secret Sauce or anything like that, I would say check on Sneaker Twitter for any updates on which locations will be having raffles for these, because raffles are open right now, y'all. So get in on raffles for your chance to secure the Tokyo Jordan 5s. I feel like this shoe will shoot up in price once people see the availability of these once they release on the 27th. Sneakers app, last hope. If you take an L on all the raffles, just consider yourself taking an L, because Sneakers app is going to be a very small percentage of people who do hit on them, man. But yes, this is releasing this week. So this is one of Jordan Brand's biggest upcoming releases to say, because we are speaking into the future. So this is a future release, releasing this Saturday. That will be a hot commodity in my opinion. Comment down below. I need to know a tally of what are you copping, what are you passing on. I want to know where all eyes are at, you know what I'm saying, with these shoes that I'm talking about, man. So real quick, comment down below, Tokyo 5's cop pass this weekend's release. Raffles are open right now. Comment down below if you guys want me to do a video letting you guys know where you can possibly enter raffles or anything like that. We could talk more about that during the week, because we do got to do an on feet for these, man. We will not go without an on feet to these, man. So let me know if y'all want to have any updates or anything regarding the Tokyo Jordan 5s. But moving on from the Tokyo Jordan 5s, y'all, we're gonna jump into the month of October, because that does release, I want to say, one of the last Jordan brand releases of the month, because those do release on the 27th. So we are now in October, y'all, and in October, yo, October is low-key stacked, y'all. Spooky season, y'all. Speaking of spooky season, y'all, we do have a collab shoe that's releasing that does give spooky vibes to say, y'all, because I didn't even know that these were releasing, but I synced it, y'all. And shout out to, where did I get these? House of Heat. House of Heat is where I got all these release dates and info. So any of these dates or anything that I'm talking about could be pushed back. It could possibly not even happen, you know what I'm saying? So take it with a grain of salt, but House of Heat was my source of where I got all these release infos, y'all. So if y'all wanna, you know what I'm saying, fuss at anybody, fuss at House of Heat, not your boy Jay. I'm just a messenger, you know what I'm saying? But as I was saying, on October 8th, we will be getting a collab release of a Travis Scott Jumpman Jack, y'all. We recently heard about the Travis Scott low fragments getting pushed back, but we're supposed to be seeing that illusion green colorway, I want to say. That is a collab with, is it Chase B, or I don't know whose collab with Travis Scott that is, but that is someone's collab that they made, you know what I'm saying, that in particular shoe. But that shoe is expected to be releasing on October 8th, man. So hey, that's one shoe that a lot of people such as myself didn't even know about. Comment down below, are those Jumpman Jacks a cop or pass? That's actually one of the better colorways, I ain't gonna lie. That's a clean colorway. I'm not mad at those. Will I be going after them? I don't know, y'all. At a time where we got shoes, banger shoes releasing every other week, or every week at that, I might pass on those for now, you know what I'm saying? But hey, y'all let me know what y'all are doing with those elite illusion green Travis Scott Jumpman Jacks that is supposedly releasing on the 8th. Now 3 days later, y'all, this is for Little Feet Gang, and it is a banger in my opinion. I showed you guys a video of these early on feet. I actually got to change the thumbnail so y'all know the context of the video, but shout out to my daughter. She did throw on her pair. These are the Jordan 11 sneaker schools, y'all. Now that shoe does contain a all over black, what is it, a nubuck upper, I want to say, on there, with a green trimming on the outsole, and that green trimming on the bottom does glow in the dark, y'all. So it is something similar to the electric green Jordan 6s that released a few years back. Same concept, black upper, green bottom, and it does have the glow in the dark feature. But I wish that shoe came out in full family sizing, y'all. I'm a fan of the black and green colors, you know what I'm saying? So that would have been a pair I picked up personally. But y'all let me know, Little Feet Gang, I know y'all watching. Are you picking up those sneaker schools? A lot of people have been asking me about updates on that shoe. Where is the electric green, or not electric green, sneaker schools? They've been asking me what the sneaker schools are, and I didn't know, but I do know now that they're releasing on October 11th, at least supposed to be. So take it with a grain of salt, like I said, but that is another Jordan brand shoe that is releasing next month. Also, alongside those sneaker schools, of course, they gave the GS a release. You know they got to give the men's, because a lot of y'all are confused whether this is a women's or a men's shoe, but it is 100% a men's shoe. Y'all, yes, the Jordan 5 Soft Pink, which is releasing on October 11th as well, is a men's shoe, y'all. So this pair right here will be releasing alongside the sneaker school Jordan 11s, and this one is the 35th anniversary Jordan 5 of 2025. These, y'all, hey, take it with a grain of salt or listen to your boy Stockroom Jay. These will be in limited quantities, y'all. Not everywhere will have these. Only tier 0 stores, really neighborhood accounts, will have this. So I doubt, you know what I'm saying, your majority of Foot Lockers, if any Foot Lockers, will get these. You know what I'm saying? Like stores such as that, you might catch them at a DTLR, you know what I'm saying? Maybe a store like that, but your average shoe store will not have these, y'all. Think of these as another Jordan 10 situation. And I hate to always bring up the Jordan 10s, but the Jordan 10s was a great example. That release, however, was a great example of how a lot of these, you know, limited shoes will be released, y'all. So think of this as very similar to the Jordan 10 release, where they'll be in limited locations and the quantities will not be high, y'all. So I expect to see these on the sneakers app, but I don't expect to see these in a lot of stores. But Soft Pink Jordan 5s, the 35th anniversaries, which do contain an all over 3M upper, just a clean pair, is a men's shoe, because like I said, a lot of y'all question it. It's a men's shoe, and I want to say it comes in full family sizing, y'all. But October 11th is the date on these. That is another Jordan to, you know what I'm saying, put on your calendar to see if you want to cop or not. For me, that was a cop. That's why it's here with your boy Jay. They ain't going nowhere. But moving on from October 11th, on October 17th, we might jump to October 17th this week here, because I might have an early look for you guys, y'all. Releasing on October 17th, we do have the Jordan 17 Infinite Archives, y'all, man. So the Infinite Archive Jordan 17s releasing on the 17th. It's kind of crazy, y'all, but that shoe right there, man. Hey, man, the plug already sent me pics. He sent me a video. Hey, we on and popping on those 17s, man. Clean shoe. I don't know. I can't really tell from the pictures if that's a sand color, a cream, a tan. I can't tell, but what I do know is that I like how they look. I am hearing that shoe does come with a little bit of added accessories in the box and no briefcase this time around, but that shoe still does retail for $300. Had to show y'all my who did I say I was? Charles Woodson. Did I say that? I think I said I was Charles Woodson, but yeah, man, that's how crazy, you know what I'm saying, $300 is for a Jordan 17 without a suitcase, man. But the Infinite Archives are releasing. Like I told you guys, I should have an early look for those very soon, as soon as this week. So stay tuned for that. But let me know, cop pass on those. Must cop for your boy Jay. I actually need to throw on my previous 17s, but must cop right there, y'all. But hey, we got some more heat dropping, y'all. The year is far from over. On October 20th, a shoe that was pushed back. Like I said, y'all, I don't know, bruh. I don't know how they push back shoes because of maybe a lot of shoes. Really, I don't even know why this shoe got pushed back, because there's nothing releasing around the original release date of this shoe. So I'm thinking it might have been manufacturer type of issues why this shoe didn't release. But the shoe that I am talking about is really a low-key, high-demanded sneaker, and it is the Jordan 11 Rare Air, y'all. I am looking to get my hands on a pair of those. Hopefully I will have a pair of those soon, because usually, you know, stores normally get their shipments in around 3 to 4 weeks prior to a release, and we are right at that point with the Rare Air 11s, with them suspected to be releasing on the 20th of October. So should have a pair of those soon. So this might be a good week. It might be slow when it comes to retail, but over here with Jay making movies, it might be a hot week, man. So make sure that you got your notification bells on, because you might see an early look of Rare Airs this week as well, man. So waiting on the phone call for those, but Rare Airs is releasing on the 20th. That's another shoe. A lot of people said they were going after those, but with this long list of shoes that I'm telling you about, are these still on your hit list, man? So comment down below, cop pass on the Rare Air 11s, October 20th. Moving on from there, on October 25th, y'all, it is a family affair, y'all. Bring the family out, man. We gonna eat good. We gonna have some good music. We gonna have some good times, man, because we got a pair for the whole family. And yes, it is going to live after the name Family Affair, y'all. Bang, y'all. So I did show you guys an early look, an early grade school look of the Jordan 3 Family Affairs, y'all. Very clean shoe, man. I definitely am a fan of the shoe. I will be picking up a pair of these in men's sizing, y'all, but these will release in the full family sizing, and I think that, you know, it is a perfect shoe for the season, y'all. Of course, this is a all over olive green shoe. Last year we got the olive 9s, which was that perfect shoe for the fall, but I feel like this shoe right here will be that perfect shoe for the fall, man. It has that nice tone of olive green on the top. You got your gum bottom on the bottom, you know what I'm saying? Very clean shoe. I do have a 7Y available still. If you guys want these, I do have a 7Y in these, and I do got a 6Y in these, man. So Little Feet Gang, I got a couple pairs for y'all over at JTSG Closet if you want them. So I got a 6Y in these, and I got a 7Y in these. So if y'all want either of those shoes, y'all hit me up at JTSG Closet. But yes, man, the Family Affairs releasing on the 25th is a shoe that I will be copping. And yeah, man, I'm a fan of it. Got the Nike Air on the back, just dopeness, man. But y'all comment down below, what do y'all think about the Family Affair Jordan 3s? Are these a cop? Are these a pass? I feel like many people will pass out on these, and they'll eventually go on sale, which is a good thing. People can double back, you know, after they get their Christmas money, and then they'll sell out then, because this is a dope shoe. I just feel like there's a lot more doper shoes on this list that people will be going after and prioritizing versus, you know what I'm saying, spending $200+ on these. But for the family, y'all, we got the Family Affairs. Now on October 29th, y'all, we still in October, y'all. I told y'all, October is spooky for real, y'all, because on October 29th, we got the second colorway of the Zion Voodoos, y'all. So we do got the navy blue colorway that will be releasing, y'all. If you guys remember, a few years back, he had his first Jordan 1 Low release, which was the OG Zion Voodoos, and that shoe went crazy, man. They sold out instantly, and they're still reselling to this day. My man, still selling out to this day for a high price, and I still got my pair in the cut, you know what I'm saying? But the Zion Voodoo 2.0s must cop for your boy Jay. I will have early pairs of those for sure, because I'm hearing already that, you know, a few of my stores is working on getting some pairs of them, so you know, those will be available. And I'm not sure about the quantities of those. Will those be more limited or more widely available than the first pair? If I had to guess, I would say they might mass produce those a little more than the OGs. But we do got the blue Zion Voodoo that is releasing October 25th, and that is another shoe that we might be seeing soon, man. So all these October shoes, you should be seeing them over here on the channel very soon, because you know we're getting to that right at a month out. So I know Nike's gonna start shipping out a lot of these shoes to retailers, man. So look forward to seeing that shoe, as well as I look forward to copping that shoe. But the Zion Voodoo 2.0 joints will be here in the building, man. Let me know, is it a cop or is it a pass? On November 8th, we are in November now, y'all. Yo, Taxi, y'all, we got the Taxi 12s releasing, man. Now this shoe, I predicted, I said them Taxi 12s gonna sit, man. I don't know. Look, with all these shoes surrounding it, y'all, will the Taxi be that shoe that stands out, that people say, I'm gonna miss out on this, I'm gonna miss out on that, I'm gonna miss out on that, just to get those Taxis? Is Taxis one of those shoes in 2025 is my question, y'all. Now, I still do own my 2015 pair, I wanna say it is, but I still do own my previous pair, as well as I did already cop a 2025 pair. You know, it was a double up mandatory shoe for your boy Jay. I don't think I'm gonna double up to say on 225 pairs, but I will double up on having my old one and this new one, because it's a Taxi, bro. We don't know when we gonna see them. Y'all see how they was playing with them, you know, and we finally got them. They made so many remixes, whether it was the Chinese New Year's, the royalties, the reverse Taxis, like they made so many alternate, you know, just BS colorways of iteration of the Taxis, and we finally got them. So I am definitely keeping and holding on to my 2025 pair. But y'all let me know, will the Taxi 12s stand the test of time in today's current day? You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know. Comment down below. Cop pass Taxis. But November 8th on those. Now 3 days later, y'all, November 11th, we will get the women's Jordan 11 release of 2025. It is the women's Jordan 11 grand finale, y'all. Now, it's a waste of a shoe. Let me stop, because somebody's gonna go after that shoe. Somebody's gonna love that shoe. But the grand finale women's joints, man, that is releasing on November 11th. I know a lot of people will probably pass on those. Usually, for the most part, Jordan 11, when it comes to a women's release, don't usually sell the best. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely see that colorway sitting because last year we had an OG colorway, the Jordan 11 Breads, and the satin, I want to say it was for the women, and those actually kind of semi-sat. They sold pretty good, but they semi-sat, you know what I'm saying? But that colorway, it's not an OG colorway. It's not really much to it. I think that those will sit. So, and then I want to say that those retail for like $225 or some premium price tag, you know what I'm saying? So y'all let me know though. Are y'all copping or y'all passing on the Jordan 11 grand finales, y'all? Also, on the note of Jordan 11s, I have no specific release date or even know when the release date is to these this trio of Jordan 11s that's releasing, but THEADS did post that we will be getting a trio of Jordan 11s this holiday 2025, and I want to say it's like a Houston, Atlanta, Vegas type of, my cities might be wrong, but I want to say it is a city pack to say. I know Atlanta's one of them, and I want to say I know Houston is one of them. Third one, possibly Vegas. I mean, it's iffy on that, but I do know we got a trio of 3 Jordan 11s, and I think I'll just go after that Atlanta colorway. The Atlanta, the white and blue, crazy. That's the cleanest one out of all of them. It do slick give Legend 11 blue vibes, but in a weird way. Like it's totally different, but in a weird way. I guess the color blocking, you can say, you know what I'm saying? But we do got 3 more Jordan 11s released. And I just had to throw that out there because we did talk about the women's release. That one is to be determined. We do not know when any of those colorways or even how the official look will be, because those are mock-ups at the moment, you know what I'm saying? So we don't know what the official look of those retro 11s will be, what the quality of materials will be. So we'll just have to wait on that one. But we got Jordan 11s dropping as well. Just had to throw that out there, y'all. Now, on November 15th, because we was just at the 11th with the women's grand finales, on November 15th, we got one of the most highly demanded Jordan 1s ever, but this time it will be coming in the low top, and I think I need 2 more pairs of them because I already got one, y'all, and I'm talking about the Jordan 1 Chicago lows, y'all. Man, they're back, y'all. So November 15th is the set release date for these, man. A lot of y'all asked me, y'all, what's going on with the Jordan? Hey, November 15th, mark your calendars, y'all. This will be one of them Jordan 1 lows that for sure will sell out, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people that already told me that they're ready to double up on them. I need 2 more, y'all. These did have a small shock drop or a pop-up release in New York City. That is where this pair came from. Shout out to Secret Sauce, you know what I'm saying? But they did have a small release alongside a couple other Jordan retros, such as the Taxis. What else released early? A couple other shoes released early, you know what I'm saying? But this was one of the primary shoes in my opinion, and it goes so crazy with my Atlanta Falcons gear, bro. Like this is hard, man. But yes, give me 2, give me 3 pair. You know what I'm saying? Like these definitely mandatory cop. I want to say these real retail for around $150, man. So great price point. I need multiple pairs of those. But November 15th is the release date on those, y'all. Told y'all 2025 is still cooking, y'all. On November 19th, just 4 days later now. Like I said, bro, something has to be off. These dates got to be changing. Something is going on because there's no way we're gonna be getting the Jordan 10 Shadows on November 19th, y'all. So at the time of making this video, it is rumored, it is set to be released on November 19th. That is another shoe that I need, y'all. I missed out on the last release, so I do need the Shadows this time around. But yeah, don't forget, y'all, they sit in the shadows, but you can't forget about the shadows, man. So November 19th, the Shadow Jordan 10s are rumored to be released, and I don't know, I see it being pushed back. Something has to get pushed back, but as of right now, Shadows releasing on the 19th. It's crazy, my boy. Moving on to November 28th, man. Look, you just ate your turkey. You just chilled with the family. You good and full. You like, man, bruh. Bam! Jordan Brand hits you with the Black Friday shoe. And oh yeah, it's blacked out, man. The Black Cat Jordan 4s. Not only the Black Cat Jordan 4s, they got the Nike Air on the back, bruh. Look at my back, man. Charles Woodson, man. Look at my back, man. It's diabolical to say things like that, bro, because when you mix a Black Cat 4 with a Nike Air on the back, and we know how people act when it comes to Black Cat 4s, those are gone, man. I think that will be, if any shoe that I named so far that will be a guaranteed sellout, it's gonna be them Black Cat 4s, man. But November 28th, Black Friday 2025, we do have the Black Cat 4s releasing. That is a cop for your boy Jay. I won't be doubling up on them because I know I probably won't be wearing them that much. I also have Black Cat 3s, so I got Gamma 11s, not Gamma 11s, we'll talk about those, but I got cap and gown 11s, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of black shoes, you know, so I won't need 2 pairs, but I'll definitely need that 1 pair to go ahead and set to the side, man. But Black Hat 4s, November 28th, Black Friday. Mark it on your calendars. Also, before we leave the month of November, y'all, don't forget about the pushback that happened over the weekend, y'all. The Travis Scott fragments, which I happen to have right here, y'all. These are set to be releasing in November as well, y'all. And the exact date is to be determined, y'all. So we don't know the exact day that these will be releasing, but is it November 20th? It might be the 20th. I think, I don't know. I think it is the 20th, y'all. So we might gotta rewind if it is the 20th. But these are releasing in November as well, y'all. So another hit, another banger to add to the releases in the month of November is the Travis Scott fragments. There's more time, or I forgot what they was calling the name of these, y'all. But yes, they pushed them back to combine them with our already stacked month. And I think that's crazy to release these in November alongside the bangers that we already mentioned that are releasing in November, y'all. So yeah, man, November is crazy. Get ready for another crazy release. Another instant sellout alongside the Black Hats, man. So Travis Scott's another shoe to add to the list of November, y'all. Now, December, holiday season, man. Ain't nobody getting gifts. That what you gonna holler at your kid? Hey, ain't none of y'all getting no gifts, man. I gotta buy these shoes, bro. None of y'all kids, man. F them kids. That what y'all gonna be saying? Hey, y'all hell, bro. But anyways, man, in the month of December, y'all, we gonna start off with a couple shoes that we don't know any dates to be determined. This shoe could release in November, it could release in December. All I know is that the date says holiday of 2025. First things first, I do want to talk about my hometown shoe of Miami, Florida. Soulfly's collab, man. Soulfly is doing a University of Miami themed Jordan 3, which has been floating around and a lot of people have been talking about it, man. Shout out to the University of Miami. They've been going crazy this year, man. When it comes to college football, they are currently 4-0, and I don't even know if I should have said that on camera because I might jinx it, you know what I'm saying? But they are doing good right now. They just won their last game, and the sideline, if you people look at the sideline, they are rocking the upcoming Jordan 3 Soulflies. Like I said, that shoe is set to be releasing either November or December. Comment down below. I want to know, what is your thoughts on the Soulfly 3s? I've gotten a lot of feedback about them, but I want to know what's your thoughts on them. Are they a cop or are they a pass? Do you have to be a Miami native to get that shoe? I know that's a stupid question, but I want to hear it from you, you know what I'm saying? But those shoes are set to be releasing in the next month or so, couple months or so, should I say. Y'all let me know. Cop pass, it is a mandatory cop. You know, give me 2 per. I need 2 of those, man. So University of Miami Soulfly 3s, 2 pairs of those will be coming home with your boy Jay. That's just me though, but y'all let me know, are those a cop or are those a pass? Another shoe that will be releasing, that is to be determined. This shoe could be releasing in the next couple weeks. It could be releasing in the next month. I don't know when the shoe is releasing, but I do know stores do have pairs right now because I have a pair in hand. Oh yes, what are these? These are the Jordan 5 Paris Saint Germains, y'all. So the PSG Jordan 5s, these, I don't know, it says to be determined at the time of making this video, but I want to say these release mid-October, y'all. I forgot to add these in the October list, but it just says to be determined right now, so that's why I didn't want to give it a specific date. But I want to say these released in October. But the Paris Saint Germain Jordan 5s, another shoe that is released, and I feel like people will overlook these. These will go on sale and they'll be in the outlets, you know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like there'll be a lot of demand behind these, but this is another shoe from the brand of Jordan brand that will be releasing this year. I just forgot to mention it, y'all, because like I said, the date that I have for them right now is just unofficial. So we'll see about these, but that's another shoe. Y'all let me know cop pass on those. I think I'll be getting rid of my pair because I don't need them. The only pink shoe that I needed was my soft pink 35th anniversaries, and got those on lock, man. So think I'm good on the PSGs, but y'all let me know, are y'all copping PSGs or not? But outside of that, back to the month of December, we do have a collab releasing from Year, rumored, because I ain't hear about this, y'all. Nope. This is rumored that we will be getting a Jordan 4, another Jordan 4 from Year, and it is in the dark mocha colorway, y'all. So I don't know, man. They cool. They look like K-Stones with a little more dye on it, you know what I'm saying? But that is just a mock-up. We haven't seen official images, or we don't even know if that will be an official release, you know what I'm saying? But one thing we do know is that I'm Year has been getting a little more limited with their releases, y'all. Like the Jordan 5, the last pair that released, the I'm Years, but I do have a pair somewhere here, man. But that Jordan 5 did not release on the sneakers app. They only released exclusively on I'm Year's website, and they disappeared, y'all. So do not think that it will be sweet for these upcoming I'm Year releases. I think you'll have to get in at I'm Year's website and get your shoe, get out, you know, get in where you fit in with those, you know, because I just don't think that that will be just a widely available shoe, in my opinion, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, it is a remix version of the Cave Stones from the images. We'll have to see how that goes, but December 12th is the date rumored for those. Now, I need 2, maybe 3 pairs of the holiday Jordan 11 release, man. Y'all already know what shoe I'm talking about, y'all. Bang! The Jordan 11 Gamma returns, y'all. Now, this is my 20, when did these release, bruh? These released in 20, what date did that say? 2013. So 2014 maybe? 2013 to 2014 pair right here of Gamma 11s, but we have seen official images of the 2025 pair, man. Shout out to Z Sneakerheads and whoever he may have found with an early picture, like an early in-hand look of them, you know what I'm saying? Because them things is looking crispy from the shape. I love the high cut patent leather on those. Like, I'm a fan, bro. Like I said, I guaranteed 2 pairs, maybe 3. I made a bet with someone that a certain shoe of this year won't sell out. If that shoe doesn't sell out, he owes me a pair of Gammas. If it sells out, I owe him a pair of Gammas. So I'm hoping that they sit, you know what I'm saying? But outside of all that, man, I need 2 of those, bro. Fire, 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 you know what I'm saying? But Gamma 11's arguably one of the best non-OG colorways, even the best colorway in the Jordan 11s, you know. It's not my best ever, but it's up there, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's definitely top 5. So definitely a pair that your boy Jay will be snagging. Shout out to Z, like I said, those early looks are looking crispy. Shout out to the owner. I like to give credit where credit is due. So shout out to the person who did, you know, drop those images, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, definitely a double up for your boy Jay. But yes, that is pretty much it. It was a lengthy video and it was just talking about upcoming Jordan shoes, man. If it's anything on here that I left out, which I do know I left out a couple 2s and fews in between there, you know what I'm saying? So let me know what it is that I might have missed out on. Let me know what you're copping. Thumbs up the video if you like any type of content like this. Your boy Jay will be back at y'all tomorrow. I think I need to hit y'all with an early look of the Chicago lows, man, and just kind of talk about those. A lot of y'all been asking me about them, so I might get to that. We'll see, because things are slow, but stay tuned because we might have some Jordan 17 Infinite Archives over here, as well as some rare 11s this week, man. So make sure your notification bell is rung. Make sure you locked in. And yes, I will see y'all back tomorrow. Y'all stay blessed. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. And shout out to Mr. Primetime, man, Mr. Deion Sanders. You know, I just been trolling y'all a lot lately, man. Shout out to y'all who commented about my Robert Ory t-shirt I had on yesterday, man. Some of y'all got it, some of y'all. Hey, Jay, that is not Robert Ory. I'm gone, man. I just be trolling. Peace!